What's up, y'all? It's Jess. Welcome back to the channel. I know y'all are not used to seeing me. I know y'all are not used to seeing me on camera, especially for this series. Y'all are not used to seeing me. But hello, it's me. It's Jess behind the camera. Hello. Y'all, it's Tuesday night. The lighting is bad. I'm trying to do a ring light situation, but I recognize that the lighting is, look, it's shadows and stuff behind me. You know what I'm saying? I understand the lighting is bad. However, I needed to come on here real quick and just give y'all an announcement. So y'all, I got some good news and I got some bad news. And I'm gonna give y'all the bad news first. The bad news is my iPad completely deleted chapter 31 of this story. I don't know where chapter 31 is. I went to go edit and there was nothing there. Nothing was there. Maybe the iPad thought the story was too long. Maybe they thought I was being too disrespectful to Queen Mara. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know what the beef is that I got with my iPad. But it just did not save. It didn't save nothing. And I actually am a little disappointed that it did not save chapter 31 because chapter 31 was really good. I really enjoyed reading it. But let me pivot into the good news. I came on here, you know, please forgive my appearance because normally my face be more made up than this and stuff, and I don't be wearing my Beyonce shirt. Well, I do be wearing my Beyonce shirt, but I usually don't just be wearing my Beyonce shirt, and you know, I usually put a little bit more effort, but it's Tuesday night. I'm about to go to bed in a minute. I'm an old person. So listen, I did finish the rest of the story, which is why I can't go back and replay chapter 31. And I think I already told y'all before that you can't replay specific chapters. You can only restart from the very beginning. And we are 2 chapters away from the end. So it would make 0 sense for me to restart, and it'd take too much time to do that. I know I've been rambling already, but I would try to do a brief synopsis on what happened, and I'm gonna try to put some pictures in here so y'all remember who is who. So if you have not caught up on the playlist yet, go ahead and check out the playlist. I'll link it up above, right here or right here. I think it's right here. I think it'll be right here. I don't know. It'll be somewhere up here. So in the last chapter, chapter 30, remember King Neelis had run up in the castle. Him, his homeboys, his cousins, his son, his daughter, all the elite soldiers, all the red coat people, right? They had all run up in the castle, fighting King Cletus, fighting Tank Top, fighting my folks, you know what I'm saying? Tank Top held his own, though, you know, period. Tank Top held his own, fought everybody, you know what I'm saying? But it was just too many of them. King Neelis got his whole army in Etheria. Josh can't fight all of them. He can't fight all of them. He can fight some of them, but he can't fight all of them. So yeah, the Gregorian army, they cornered King Cletus, they cornered Josh, and they cornered me, Queen Jess, right? Queen Jess, get the title right, Queen Jess, Ruby Tiara Jess, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the episode, King Neelis said, take everybody to the ballroom. Take them all to the ballroom. King Cletus, Tank Top, Queen Jess, and all the empresses, all the concubines, Madam Raquel, take all of them, take them to the ballroom. So this is the beginning of chapter 31, right? This is the beginning of chapter 31 that I don't have, that my iPad just decided to not record. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all what happened in chapter 31. When we get to the ballroom, King Neelis puts 2 of his soldiers on me and Josh, right? Because you know, we like to turn up. We like to start swinging on folks, right? So King Neelis told one elite soldier that he needs to watch Jess, and told another elite soldier he needs to watch Josh. So there's a there's a sword right here. Hold on. I'm gonna use my fan. I'm gonna use my fan. This is my heated fan, y'all, from Renaissance, from Beyonce, because we beehive around here, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna use my fan like it's a sword, right? So the guard got the sword on Queen Jess like this. Got the sword on me, and then the other guard got the sword on Tank Top like this. So we can't move. We can't turn up the way we want to turn up, because you know, one wrong move and the people will cut us up, you know what I'm saying? So King Neelis do a lot of rambling, yada yadas, mumbo jumbo, talking about how he gonna take over, how King Cletus is weak, and whatever. King Cletus also standing with us, right? Like King Cletus like, what's going on? I don't understand why you would do this, bro, da 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 da. And King Neelix is like, bro, you weak, you trash. You should have just let Jess marry whatever his son's name was. It's your fault. You trash. You weak. That's why I'm taking over your kingdom. It's a whole lot of talking. He doing a whole lot of this. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of this. Remember at one point in some chapter before, King Neelix made some comment about how he gonna take all of King Cletus's empresses and sleep with them one by one. Remember that? Remember he said that? So there's a part in chapter 31 where he chooses Gwen first and pulls her to the front of the ballroom. Remember, all the empresses, Queen Jess, Madame Raquel, Royal Guard Josh, everybody in Ethania, all the Ethanian royalty, they all in this ballroom right now. So he pulls Gwen to the front and he snatches Gwen's top off. Snatches it off. So she just in a corset and Gwen is embarrassed, rightfully so, right? However, can't nobody really do nothing because it's all these guards around, right? All these guards are around. Gwen tries to slap King Neelix while he ripping off her dress, and King Neelix like blocks it, and then I can't remember if he like pushes her or something. I don't know what he does. I can't remember what he actually does, but he embarrasses her, right? Like he sees it coming and he ain't falling for it. So Gwen is causing all this commotion, all this ruckus, and everybody's attention is to them. Everybody's focused on them. Jess, us, right? We think to ourselves, while they all distracted looking at Gwen and King Neelix, me and Josh could sneak the guards, right? Because remember, as soldiers got weapons on us, got swords on us, right? So that's what happens. Jess sneaks the soldier that's on her and then hollers out the tank top, go ahead and knock out your man. Go ahead and knock out your man. Tank top knock out his man. So me and Tank Top about to start throwing hands, right? Like we about to cause a commotion up in here. However, Madame Raquel runs up and stops the commotion. Stops me from knocking out my soldier. Not only does Raquel stop it, she turns to me, to Jess, Queen Jess, and slaps me across the face. Slaps me across the face. Remember back in a couple episodes ago, right? When I asked, can we trust Madame Raquel? Do y'all think she for real or nah? She slaps me. She slaps me in this episode. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't, like, what? Girl, what? So Madame Raquel slaps me and then goes on this tirade about how King Cletus is trash and how he should have never chose us, Jess, as his queen because she been there the whole time and it was only right for him to choose her and not me. She been harboring these feelings. She and her feelings about me being the queen. That's basically what it is. She and her feelings. Girl, you should have spoke up when you had the chance. That ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. You saying how King Cletus was feeling the kid, and here you come getting mad now. Don't be mad now. Don't get mad now. So she causes this big scene. King Neelix, of course, is looking at us now. Looking at Raquel slapping me. And now he looking at Madame Raquel like, girl, what's your beef? What's going on with you? Raquel is like, King Neelix, I want to join you. I want to be your wife and take these people down. Take Ethania down. Remember, Madame Raquel was Princess of Zubia, right? So Madame Raquel is talking about she only in it for Zubia. She don't care about none of these people. She been waiting her whole life to get revenge on Ethania. She don't care about none of this. And all she want from King Neelix is a couple of properties around Ethania that will benefit Zubia. So her and King Neelix start this conversation about zoning and redlining Ethania as if the rest of us ain't in the room about to die, I don't know what they about to do with us, about to overtake us, I don't know. So yeah, Madame Raquel then flipped on us, right? Like she over here betraying all of us in front of us and disrespecting us, slapped me. It's crazy. And then she requested to kill me. She wanted to be the one to kill Queen Jess. And girl, again, what's your beef? What's your beef with me? What's your beef with me? You mad because he feeling the kid? You mad, Madam Raquel? You mad or nah? King Neelis was like, I mean, that ain't what my original plan was, but go ahead, sis. Since you got this beef with all these folks, you can go ahead, I guess. You can go ahead. So King Neelis agreed that Madam Raquel could kill us, right? Crazy. It's crazy. And Madam Raquel said she wanted to do it on some balcony in the palace. It was a very small balcony. Not a lot of people can get on that balcony, but she requested to kill me there. That's what she said. She wanted to kill me on that balcony because that's an important place to her or something she said. But she was like, she wanted to kill me specifically on that balcony. And she wanted all the empresses and everybody that was in the room, she wanted them to go underneath some cellar or something. Like, she wanted to get them away from me and kill me on her own. That's what she said. So apparently this balcony was so small that only Raquel, me, Tank Top, King Cletus, King Neelis, and like one elite soldier could get on this balcony. Nobody else could get on this balcony. So it ain't gonna be no show like it was in the ballroom. It's gonna be like a little mini gathering, right? A little kickback, you know, for Madam Raquel to kill me. So that's what ends up happening. We move our little kickback to this balcony, and then the rest of the empresses, everybody else in the palace, they all go to some cellar. And so they're away from us. They're separated from us, okay? We get to the balcony, and one of the elite soldiers ties one of my hands behind my back, one of my hands up with rope. King Neelis gives Raquel a dagger, a bejeweled dagger, and says, you can use this to kill Madam Jess. Madam Raquel takes the dagger, and instead of stabbing me, she cuts the rope that's behind my back, right? Remember, my hands are tied. She cuts the rope, and when she frees me, we start setting it off because we only got one soldier here, right? Or I think maybe it was like 2 soldiers, but again, it's me and Tank Top on this balcony tag teaming. You know what I'm saying? We can take that. We can do that. So come to find out, Madam Raquel slapping me and talking all that stuff about she never cared about Ethania and yada, yada, yada. All of that was just a ploy. It was an act. It was a scheme that Raquel set up. The reason she did that was to acknowledge the fact that we were outnumbered, right? So if we were in that ballroom and me and Tank Top start setting it off up in there were millions of soldiers behind the door ready to wipe all of us out and kill all of us. And Raquel noticed that. And that's why she stopped us setting it off up in the ballroom. So that's why she said, hey, y'all go to this little secret location. So it'll only be a couple of soldiers that y'all got to deal with versus dealing with the whole army. Because y'all about to deal with the whole army if y'all stay in this ballroom. That's basically what she was doing. But she had to put on this whole show to make it seem like she didn't care about us. So Madam Raquel really was with the fam, you know what I'm saying? We didn't think she was, but she gang. She Thania gang. So we appreciate Madam Raquel. We appreciate her. So we on this balcony, we setting it off, right? Me and Tank Top going to war with these two guards. That's all we got. We don't even need no more. King Neelis takes out a baseball bat. Y'all, I kid y'all not, it was a baseball bat. I don't know if it was supposed to be a baseball bat, but it was a baseball bat. He pulls out a baseball bat and shoots up a flare out into the sky, which was essentially a call to all the Gregolian soldiers, right? Like that, hey y'all, cuckoo, we need help, danger. That same little flare that sparked up in the last episode when they were on the boat. Remember that little light, that little shooting beam of light? The same kind of concept. He did the same thing when he was on that balcony. Like, nah, these people about to set it off. So he did that before we could get to him and knock him out, because King Cletus was about to knock him out. And Josh was like, Y'all, I think we got to get out of here because I hear footsteps and this army coming in here. So we need to go ahead and exit to the left. Me, King Cletus, and Tank Top, we just moseyed on out of the off the balcony and we left the palace, right? We escaped out the palace. We got away from the Gregolian soldiers for a second, just for a second, and then they found us because, of course, they did. It's like a whole army of them in the palace. So, yes, they found the dark-haired woman, the king, and Tank Top. They definitely found us, but we ended up running. We tried to run away. So that's where we left off, and that's where my iPad just mysteriously came back with the footage. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna let y'all see the rest of the footage. This was fun, y'all. It's good to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be on camera. You know what I'm saying? Even though again, I'm a mess, but it's okay. It's okay. I really appreciate y'all for watching this series. I had so much fun with this series. I'm not gonna say my goodbyes yet because we still got a couple more episodes of this, but I really do appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all for hanging in there with me. I'm about to leave y'all. Bye, y'all, and I'll let y'all see the rest of the video. Y'all, look at these baseball bats. That's crazy. King Cletus said the Southern Gate now. Okay, run! Run! With Gregolian elite soldiers pursuing from every possible direction. Okay, y'all, the three of you have no choice but to head for the outskirts of Ethania. Look at me running in heels, y'all. At this point, you're just running without a destination in mind. But at least you're diverting the Gregolians as far away from your people as possible. I said, eat this. Okay. Okay. Hit somebody with a rock, you know what I'm saying? You were just throwing the rock towards the elite soldiers out of frustration and desperation. But seeing the rock flying towards the elite soldier, you suddenly remember one thing. Okay, the glider. We can get away from here with the glider. King Cletus said, what glider? What you talking about? I said, there's no time to explain. There's a tower not far from here. We gotta head there before the Red Guards catch up to us. The three of you rush through the narrow metal door into the tower. Royal Guard Josh locks the door behind him and blocks it with a heavy chest nearby. Josh said, they already seen us coming inside. The rusted lock won't hold. We need to hurry. I said, I'm gonna need some help putting this Zubian silk on the glider before we can use it. King Cletus said, how you know about this tower, Jess? And how'd you know about this glider thing? I said, I ain't some Ethanian farm girl, your majesty. I came from a different world. And the reason I came here with Solana was because I needed a journal inside the palace. I was trying to find a way home until things got complicated. This glider will take us all to my world. I know this is a lot for you to take in, but it's our only option right now, bro. With Gregolia's ambush, Raquel's seeming betrayal, and her surprising table flipping at the end, so many unexpected events have happened over a short period of time. But everything you just said has shocked the poor Ethanian king on a whole new level. His trusted queen, the bearer of Ethania's ruby tiara, the woman he thought he knew so well, the woman he's been falling in love with for almost half an age, is from a different world, a world he never thought to have existed. Very much like something he once read from an old dusty journal. He said, wait, a journal in the palace? The one that's kept in the relic chamber? Yeah, that one. He said, wait, the outsider was real? It wasn't a fable? I said, everything he said in the journal was true, your majesty. I apologize for not telling you before. It's just, I plan to leave the palace after everything is settled. I was going to tell you everything before my departure. Look at him. I said, I know this is a lot for you to process. Help me finish building this glider. You'll see everything. King Cletus said, wow, I don't know what to say, girl, but I appreciate your honesty. Okay, you want to help me before these people get in here? he said, all right, let's get this glider thing set up before it's too late. Josh, keep us updated on the situation outside. Only you can hear what's happening through the door. He said, yes, your majesty. Okay. Look at us y'all working. Okay, y'all look at Prince Alec. Maria said, what you looking for, Alec? He said, what? I ain't looking for nothing. She said, fine, keep your dirty little secret. You been avoiding me anyway. We don't even talk no more since we came back from the grand conference. He said, you did something really bad, Maria, and you showed no remorse. I just wish you were still the same kind, innocent sister I grew up with. She said, I was young, Alec. I did a lot of foolish things. Father always says sentiment makes us weak and pathetic. Alex said, no, Maria. Doing the right things do not make us weak or pathetic. Look at Jess. She's one of the strongest people I've seen. and she's nothing like you. Maria said, don't compare me with that dark-haired wench. He said, I'm just telling the truth, girl. She said, if you admire her so much, why we raiding her palace right now? And why you letting father kill her, huh? You just a hypocrite, Alec. That's who you are. He said, no, I'm not, Maria. She said, whatever. Your pretty dark-haired friend is probably dead by now. Alex said, Jess is the strongest person I've ever seen. I know she's still fighting. I believe in her competence. Look at Maria rolling her eyes. She said, you know what, Alec? I do like that ruby tiara on her head. I'm going to take that thing off her lifeless corpse and wear it in front of you. Alex said, that is not going to happen, Maria. If you still treasure your life, you'll leave her alone. Because at the end of the day, she will prevail, period. And father will not be able to protect you from her wrath. Maria said, what you talking about, Alec? Did you do something? He said, just take my advice for once, sister. She said, you did do something, didn't you? I'm going to warn father. Oh, my God. Yo. Now you're knocking her out like that. Oh, my God. Alex said, I'm sorry, sister. Meanwhile, back at the tower. Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. Neela said, what's taking y'all so long? Get that bloody door open already. The soldier said, it's a very narrow door, your majesty. Only 2 of us can push it at a time. Good thing the lock is rusted and we have a lot of men. If we take turns to push, we'll get it open eventually. Neela said, that's going to take too long. The soldier said, should we bring the cannon to blast it open? He said, no, the cannon is too powerful for this tower. If it collapses, they'll all get squished. I want all 3 of their corpses made into trophies. Plus, we'll need that cannon to blast the cellar gate open. Speaking of which, where's that crafty little wench? The soldier said, after we found out about the cellar, we went back to capture Madame Raquel. But she was already gone by the time we got back to the balcony. Rest assured, our men searching everywhere in the palace, your majesty. She ain't got nowhere to hide. We'll find her. Neela said, good. I want her captured alive. An example must be made out of her in order to show Zubia and Haral what happens when somebody deceives me. Y'all, Raquel done got missing. Neela said, punching a locked door ain't gonna break the lock, you fools. It's just a rusted lock, no? Use your sword and start prying. The soldier said, but your majesty, my sword will break apart. Neela said, then keep trying. Use your swords to get that thing open. Start prying now, or your sword won't be the only thing that's gonna break. Ooh. He said, yes, your majesty. Josh said, they prying the door. We need to hurry. I said, it's almost done. We need a little more time to secure the wing. With a shaky hand, you start sewing the Zubian silk together quickly. Sadly, this is not something you can rush. King Cletus said, Jess, don't worry. We're gonna finish this. Let's get you home. King Cletus' soothing tone did calm you a little. Okay, you focus your mind and carefully fasten the Zubian silk wing to the glider. Okay, Josh, they coming or not? Okay, it's done. Cletus said, Josh, help me carry this thing up to the top. Okay, y'all, we got it. The 3 of you carried the glider up to the top and positioned it on the ramp, getting ready to take off. I said it's tricky, but I think it can hold all 3 of us. We just need something to secure our grip so we won't bump into each other, like a rope of some sort. You feel your pockets trying to find something to tie your waist on the glider. Usually, you'd have a couple handkerchiefs with you, but not when you left your chamber in the middle of the night to check on something unexpected. Okay, I guess we'll have to chance it. We'll just hold on tight and hop off. Let's go before they breach in. Cletus said, Jess, thank you for all the things you've done for me and Ethania. Okay, Cletus, this ain't the time, bro. This is not the time. We gotta get moving. He said, I'm not going, Jess. I never planned to. What? He said, I'm the king of Ethania, girl. What kind of king would abandon his kingdom in its darkest hour? If I leave, it's the same as handing Ethania over to Gregolia. My army will not defend a kingdom with no king, Jess. For Ethania, for my people, and for my dignity as the king, I have to stay. Okay, the hell you are. If y'all ain't going, I'm staying too. I'll kill as many red guards as I can with you too. He said, you've done enough for Ethania, Jess. Go home, please. And Josh, you lived your whole life serving me. I couldn't ask for a more loyal royal guard and a better companion. This is my final order for you as my royal guard. Go with Jess, keep her safe, and start living your own life while you're still young. Royal guard, look at Josh, y'all. Josh spent his whole life carrying out his king's orders, and he's always obeyed King Cletus without hesitation, except this time. This is the one order that he struggles to execute. The elite soldier said, "It's open, your majesty." Oh shoot, they got it open, y'all. King Nila said, "Go. The first who delivers King Cletus's head to me gets 100 gold coins." The soldier said, "Let's do this, brothers." Y'all look, they got it open. Y'all, that's crazy.